Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. A residential fire in Yucca Valley sent one person to the hospital. On Saturday, crews from San Bernardino County Fire responded to a report of an exterior fire in the 57,000 block of Chipmunk Trail in Yucca Valley. Arriving crews, including 3 engines, an ambulance, and an additional engine from CAL FIRE, say they found an exterior fire on a single-family residence that was spreading into the kitchen. Crews were able to extinguish the blaze, but the resident of the home suffered minor injuries and was transported to a local hospital for treatment. The Red Cross was in touch with the victim regarding relocation assistance. San Bernardino County Fire investigators said that the cause of the fire remains under investigation, but it is not currently being considered suspicious. They estimated the cost of the damage to the home at $50,000. A man was arrested for allegedly exposing himself during an open house in Yucca Valley. On Friday at around 1 p.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies responded to an open house in the 55,700 block of Juarez Drive in Yucca Valley. When they arrived, the victim, who deputies say was the realtor running the open house, told them that a man arrived and exposed his genitals. The victim told deputies that she was scared for her life and did not know what was going to happen next. Deputies identified the suspect as Sirish Nanjala, 37, and contacted him a short while later. Sirish Nanjala was arrested for investigation into indecent exposure and booked into the Morongo Basin Jail. He has since been released on bail. At last night's 29 Palms City Council meeting, City Manager Dr. Stone James received a pay increase, and the council pushed consideration of entertainment permits down the line. Annalise Kuiper attended the meeting and has more information.
The regular council meeting began with a presentation to the 29 Palms High School TASHA, or Teens Against Sexual Harassment Club, for participating in the Cash for Trash and Recycling program. The city presented a check for $300 and Burtec Waste Management matched that amount. Government Relations Manager Shane Musad from Southern California Edison presented a PowerPoint to show all the upgrades SCE has implemented in recent years, especially in emergency management areas and high fire danger zones. Recipients of a community events grant, Friends of the 29 Palms Library and Milltree Veteran Project, both reported on all the ways this grant benefited the recipients and their cause. Community Development Director Keith Gardner led council through a public hearing concerning changes to the Development Code on ancillary activities, businesses, and entertainment, specifically creating permits for live entertainment. This matter was tabled for further discussion until the next meeting on June 10th. Director of Finance Abigail Hernandez presented the preliminary 2-year budgets for the Project Phoenix Funds and Sewer Fund for initial council review, followed by the 2-year Special Revenue Funds budget for fiscal years 2025-26 and 2026-27. Noting that Dr. Stone James, the city manager's salary, is currently the lowest of all city managers in San Bernardino County, a 2.5% salary increase was proposed, as well as an amendment to the city manager's employment agreement. This was approved by a 5-0 vote. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annalise Kuiper.
CEQA reviews are moving forward for several new developments in Yucca Valley. Here's reporter Adeline J. Wells with that and more from last night's Planning Commission meeting.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission meeting began with consideration of an exterior color change application for a commercial building located at 56945 29 Palms Highway. Last night was the 5th time the item came before the commission. It was previously continued with the recommendation that the applicant work with the town to select a color palette within the commercial design guidelines. Planner Jared Jerome reported that while the applicant had contacted the town with follow-up questions, Town staff had yet to receive any updated information or design layouts. They also confirmed that they had not received any permit applications concerning new signage or exterior lighting, which several commissioners noted as having been updated on the structure. The commission moved to deny the application without prejudice to give the applicant more time to prepare an updated, compliant design. Town staff then presented the land development update. Advancements are being made regarding the CEQA proposals and reviews for the Sun Mesa Mini Storage, Dutch Brothers, and Walmart Fueling Station projects. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
The 29 Palms Tourism Business Improvement District, or TBID, board meets in regular session tomorrow afternoon to consider two opportunities to advertise 29 Palms as a tourist destination. The board will consider renewing their advertising campaign in Palm Springs Life magazine's annual Desert Living Guide and a new opportunity to advertise in the same magazine's 50 Hikes in Greater Palm Springs guide. The board will conduct a review of the performance of the TBID's marketing director in closed session and consider a conversation for events workshops at a future meeting. The TBID board meets tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. at 29 Palms City Hall. The town of Yucca Valley's Recreation Department will play host to a night of Broadway music and dining on June 21st. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas tells you how you can get front row seats.
The Town of Yucca Valley Recreation Department invites you to an evening of unforgettable song and sumptuous food at Encore, a night of Broadway music and dining on Saturday, June 21st in the Yucca Room at the Community Center. The evening will feature a live performance by the Muses Band, an engaging and dynamic group known for bringing the magic of Broadway to life, and enjoy music ranging from classic show tunes to modern musical hits. Guests will enjoy an atmosphere of unforgettable music, social hour, delicious dining, and a lively atmosphere. Admission is $40 per person. Participants must be 21 or over to attend. Come as you are or choose to dress your best for a night of Broadway music to fit the part. Registration is accepted online at a link in this story at Z107.7fm.com or in person at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Space is limited. Early registration is encouraged. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Arts and Entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the City of 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department has announced the return of its Learn to Swim program for summer 2025 at Lucky Park Pool. This popular program offers an excellent opportunity for children to build confidence in the water and develop essential swimming skills in a safe, supportive environment. Classes will be held Monday through Thursday through June, July, and the beginning of August. The city encourages early enrollment as classes fill quickly. All registration can be done through the city's website beginning on June 2nd. You can find more details and register at visit29palms.org. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News. I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.